This is the week, my friends, where we can finally put Ben White's Arsenal transfer saga to an end. So what exactly has Chris Wheatley said today on the transfer? As well as that, we will discuss Arsenal transfers of the likes of ChrisMD and ChrisMD Sharky, and also look into who else Arsenal are looking to sign. So let's get straight into today's episode of The Transfers FC. Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Babs14 and I'm so sorry I took off yesterday, but your boy was at some event. I met ChrisMD, I met Sharky. It was a nice time, but again, I do apologize. As per, if you do enjoy, make sure to go down there and smash a like on the video. And while you're down there, please do consider subscribing to the boys channel, because we are only a few hundred away from the big 50k. Are we gonna get a Babs14 50k? Here we go. Well, that is down to you. But let's get straight into talking Arsenal transfers, and particular Ben White. The last we spoke on Mr. Benjamin White, it was photos of him as he arrived in the airport in London. But today we have some official dates from you from the reliable Chris Wheatley. As Mr. Wheatley says that Arsenal will confirm the signing of Ben White from Brighton later this week following the completion of his medical. So Chris is confirmed that this week is the week we're going to get Ben White's medical, and hopefully, fingers crossed, the official announcement too. This was also backed up by Dharmesh Chef of Sky Sports, as he also confirms that Ben White is expected to have his Arsenal medical on Wednesday ahead of completing a £50 million move from Brighton. As much as Ben White to Arsenal in our eyes is already confirmed, once Arsenal do officially confirm it on their Twitter pages and Instagram pages, that will allow Arsenal then to pursue our other transfer targets. And as long as the Ben White announcement comes this week, I do have a good feeling that we are going to get a bit of massive news regarding Arsenal's other transfer targets. Whether it's a James Maddison, a Manuel Locatelli, a goalkeeper, or a right back, I do believe by the end of this week we are going to get some sort of massive development, whether it's a bid or a confirmed report from a reliable reporter that Arsenal are making moves elsewhere. But on other Arsenal transfer targets, let's talk a bit of James Maddison. As today on Football London's website, Chris Wheatley says, the problem with the James Maddison transfer since the links have surfaced is the fee. Arsenal like the player, Mikel Arteta likes James Maddison, but the biggest issue is the fee, which is going to be in excess of £60 million. But Chris also says that I think Arsenal can afford him, which we haven't seen many of so far. I can't see James Maddison being a priority until those players' sales go through. £60 million for James Maddison, Arsenal are going to have to sell to buy. But on that, my friends, I wouldn't be too concerned. With the likes of Granit Xhaka, Hector Bellerin, even you got Ainsley Maitland-Niles, maybe a Joe Willock, Arsenal have players they can sell and most likely will sell in this transfer window to then make up the money to then make a move for James Maddison. But another issue with that transfer is going to be the time when Arsenal make their move. Arsenal cannot wait too long to make an official bid for James Maddison, because Leicester are an organised club, and the last thing you can be doing is making a bid for Maddison towards the end of the transfer window, which would not give Leicester enough time to find a replacement for Maddison, meaning they could just say no to any offer whatsoever. So if Arsenal are serious about a man like James, I think we're going to get some reports about some sort of bid within the next week or so. So stay tuned, let's see what happens and see how things develop. James Maddison scored more Premier League goals last season with 8 than Thomas Partey, Danny Ceballos, Mo Elneny, Granit Xhaka, Martin Odegaard, Willian, Emil Smith-Rowe all combined. Goals from midfield, something that Arsenal have not had for many years. If we were to sign Big Maddis, that's certainly something he can offer. Scorker also stated Maddison is the only player in the Premier League who has created 100 plus chances from play and 100 plus chances from set pieces since the start of the 18-19 season. A man that can do both. Ask yourselves the question, when was the last time Arsenal had a half decent set piece taker from the corners and the free kicks? But in terms of Big Maddis, he has the facilities to hit the players from the corners and set pieces and offer Arsenal a different sort of threat. But for a reported fee of £60 million, do you think James Maddison would be worth that sort of money? Give me a yes, give me a no down below in the comments. Okay, then moving on, let's get a word from ChrisMD and ChrisMD Sharky. This is the reason why your boy could not upload yesterday, as I was at a charity football event called Clash of Curators. And at that event, I bumped into fellow Gooners and fellow fans of our gargantuan institution in ChrisMD and man like Sharky. And your boy asked some questions on the Arsenal transfers. My friends, enjoy. Right, yo lads, enjoy with the main man, Mr. Old AFC Sharky. I remember that. I remember the days.
Remember that. I'm still AFC at heart, man. That's my club, man.
You know. Let's start off with Ben White.
Yes.
£50 million. What are your thoughts?
English tax, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, he's a good player. He carries the ball, he's a ball carrier, which is good. It's what we need. Now that David Luiz is gone, that's what he was good at. I like Ben White. He was in the England squad, didn't play, but was in the England squad, so we've got England international. I like it. I like that move.
Let's go. Let's talk about James. I call him James, James Maddison.
Yes.
Let's call him James for now.
Yes.
He's got the swag.
Yes.
If we get him, easy enough to get a stop for. And what's your thoughts on the players in the first place?
I like him, but the number 10's gone now. So will he still come? If he has to take like a 24 or some crap like that.
Number 8's available.
Number 8 is available. Okay, James, come through, man. Nah, he's a good player. Yeah, he could take us to top 4. You think he can take us to top 4? I think we need those kind of players, man. And I think if he wants to play the World Cup next year, he needs to make that move. He needs to come. I know that's not in the Champions League, but it's still Arsenal. So he should come. We need you, bro. Come through. But then again, what's going to happen with Emil? Pushed out wide.
It can work, can it? You got De Bruyne and Silva at City. We can get Madison and Smith Rowe at Arsenal. It works.
I mean, listen, I wouldn't complain if we get Madison. I don't think anyone would. Any Arsenal would. Yeah, I'll take it.
Ramsdale. We're talking 25 to 30 million pounds. It's a lot of money.
We sold Martinez for 20. He's one of the best goalkeepers.
Don't remind me, bro.
He's one of the best goalkeepers in the league. Ramsdale, sure, he's a great player, but I've seen him 2 seasons now in the Premier League, got relegated twice. We're Arsenal Football Club. What's going on?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
listen, if he's good, but we sold Emi Martinez, man. Come on,
Evie, bro.
Come on, man.
Is he even at the Copa America?
Unbelievable.
Emi's
going to play one more season for Villa and is going to one of the biggest clubs in Europe. Watch.
Come back to Arsenal. We're a gargantuan institution. He's come back to Arsenal.
Come.
Bring him back. All right, bro. I appreciate it anyways, man. My guy, man.
Come on, Arsenal.
From Sharky to ChrisMD. Well, here we are. Mr.
Hello,
Chris.
mate. How's it going?
Big Arsenal fan.
I am. Unfortunately, really, at the moment. But, yes.
We'll be back. I like to say it, we're a gargantuan institution. You've got to respect Arsenal.
Yes, gargantuan is the word.
There you go. You got ChrisMD saying it as well now. Let's start with James. I call him James Maddison.
Okay. Honestly, I don't really want to sign him, if I'm honest, because I think he'd be too expensive, and I don't think he's the kind of player that we need. Kind of player who's English, so will be expensive. Already fairly proven, so he's going to be expensive. I'd love to have him. He's a great player, but I don't think he's the type of player that we should be signing, personally.
All right, let's move on to a goalkeeper.
Okay, yeah.
It's not Andre Onana, unfortunately.
No, yeah.
It's Aaron Ramsdale. I know you haven't heard about this, but...
So have we made a bid? Is that what... have we made a bid? Yeah, what's the situation?
According to David Ornstein, you know about David Ornstein,
yeah.
He says that Arsenal are looking to make a £25 million bid for Aaron Ramsdale.
I mean, it can't be worse than the last guy we bought. What's it? Is he still
Ronison.
He, historically, I don't understand why we signed him. I swear his stats were terrible in the league he played in, and so it's a bit of a weird one, but...
£25 million.
Yeah, I mean, he's young though, isn't he? So maybe he could be good, you know? It's a lot of money though.
Emi Martinez was 17 million.
Yeah.
Right, move on to Benjamin White.
Yes.
£50 million. It's a done deal.
I mean, from Leeds fans, they're saying that he's sick, so it's all I can really go on. But yeah, it's a young player. I think it's the type of players we should be buying who can go into their peak, you know. So yeah, I'm not too unhappy with that one either.
All right, and where do you think Arsenal are going to finish next season?
Anything above 7th, I'll be happy with.
Oh, you gotta say 4th. I know. As I say, it's the hope that kills you as an Arsenal fan.
Yes,
So
yes. I'd take those years of 4th. Give me those jokes back, please.
Final question. I'm gonna put in the spot here.
You're sorry.
Are you Mikel Arteta in or Mikel Arteta out? I'm myself in the middle, so you can go first.
I'm in the middle as well, mate. I was a big advocate of him when he came in. I thought we were going to do better than we have done. I think let's see how we are in this next season, and then we can start saying Arteta out or Arteta in.
But anyways, Chris, I appreciate it.
No worries at all, mate. No worries. Thank you.
Hopefully, we'll get 4th this season. We'll get it.
We won't.
We probably won't. So there you guys go, some controversial opinions, especially from Chris, saying that he's not the biggest fan of James Maddison. But is that something that you agree with? If you do, if you don't, let's have a discussion down below in the comments. And moving on to the other Arsenal news today. My friends, we have quite a bit to cover, so let's start off with the goalkeeping departments. Sky Sports in the UK are saying that Arsenal are considering making a 3rd bid worth in the region of £25 million for Sheffield United goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale. But as confirmed by the likes of David Ornstein in the past, Ramsdale is going to be Arsenal's 2nd choice goalkeeper from the start of next season as long as Bernd Leno's still there. And to pay £25 million for a backup dancer, personally, your boy's just not for it. But if Arsenal do want a brand new English goalkeeper, as Aidan J. Wood points out here, £12 million million for Sam Johnstone is a steal, especially considering that Arsenal are weighing up whether to sign him or Sheffield United's Aaron Ramsdale for £30+ million. So for just £12 million, Arsenal get a perfectly capable backup goalkeeper. He's also English, he's also on the peak of his powers, he's got Premier League experience, and for half the value of Aaron Ramsdale, you could even argue that he's somewhat a better player. Cadena Star journalist Mario Tujon says he thinks that Odegaard will leave Real Madrid this summer. He adds that he has seen Odegaard and he's very disconnected with the squad so far. And this is not the only report. Quite a few Spanish reports have claimed that Martin Odegaard hasn't quite settled back in at Real Madrid. Even Spanish journalist Kike American confirm there are doubts about Odegaard's return after Real Madrid's game against Rangers where they lost 2-1. It is still very early, but if Martin sees that he does not have the minutes under Ancelotti either, he knows that Real Sociedad and above all Arsenal are waiting for him. And this has been confirmed by quite a few other people that Arsenal are looking to be patient and to see what's going to happen with the future of Martin Odegaard. And so with all due respect to Martin Odegaard, and as good as a player as he might be in the future, Arsenal need to realise it is an obligation that we sign our own number 10 this season. Just look at the first half of last year and look how poor we were without any proper creativity. But you know what, let's have a cheeky little debate. Who would you rather want to see Arsenal sign, regardless of the price, Martin Odegaard or James Maddison? Football London claim that Arsenal have set their sights on Giovanni Di Lorenzo as Mikel Arteta continues to search for a replacement for Hector Bellerin. Giovanni Di Lorenzo, the Italian international player of course, who recently won Euro 2020, but we're going to keep that to one side. He of course is a right back and he plays for Napoli, and in terms of going forwards, this guy has all the attributes that Arsenal require. But at 27 years of age, turning 28 very soon, is he the right back that Arsenal should be looking to sign? Apart from the Euros, in all honesty, I have not watched Di Lorenzo play that often. But what's your own thoughts on the player, and is he the right back that you want to see Arsenal sign this summer? Goal claimed that Atletico Madrid are readying a bid for Alexandre Lacazette. Arsenal are open to offers and the opening bid could be around £13 million. In the first half of last season, Alexandre Lacazette was nothing short of pretty bang average, but in the second half of the season, he really did improve and he ended up being Arsenal's top goal scorer for the year altogether. So you know what your boy's going to do. I'm going to throw to you guys down below in the comments, would you want to see Arsenal keep or sell Alexandre Lacazette this summer? Let's have a cheeky little discussion. But that is the video there and there. If you have enjoyed, make sure to go down there and smash a like on the video, and while you're down there, please do subscribe to your boy's channel. Please get your boy to 50k. If you want to follow your boy on them social medias, well then the links will be down below in the description. But that was the latest episode of the Transfers FC, a special appearance from ChrisMD and man like Sharky. Big up my guys, big up the Gooners, and I will see you guys soon in a bit.